If you are a young adult like me, here's a list of skills I think we should all be learning. And no, this is not about qualifications or something you necessarily need a certificate for. These are practical skills that will make adulthood easier for you, make you more independent, and even help you make more money. I'm still learning some of these myself, by the way, so we are making this list together. Number one, learn how to drive. And no, I'm not saying that everybody needs to own a car. But I think knowing how to drive is one of those skills that gives you options. An emergency can happen, you might get a job opportunity that requires it, you might need to drive someone somewhere. So this is not a skill that you might use every day, but when you need it, you'll be very glad you have it. Number two, learn how money works. And I don't just mean how to make money. Learn to budget it, save it, invest it, manage debt, and generally learn how to make good financial decisions. Because making money is one skill, and knowing what to do with it once it comes in is a completely different skill. Number three, learn how to communicate. Learn how to express yourself clearly. Learn how to listen. Learn how to have difficult conversations. Learn how to negotiate and communicate your ideas confidently. Because sometimes you can be incredibly talented, but if you don't know how to communicate your value, sometimes people won't even know what you have to offer. Which brings me to number four, learn at least one skill from which you can earn money online. We are living in a totally different world now. Your ability to earn doesn't have to be limited by where you live or by whether someone gives you a traditional job. You could learn video editing, graphic design, AI prompting and automation, social media management, virtual assistants, copywriting, coding, website design. There are so many skills that people and businesses are already paying for online. Find at least one that interests you, get really good at it, and learn how to make money from it. And that brings me to number five, which is different from number four. Learn how to make a digital product. A digital skill is something that you can get paid to do for someone. A digital product is something that you can create and sell to other people. It could be an ebook, a template, a planner, a study guide, a checklist, a budgeting spreadsheet, anything digital that can solve a problem for someone. And I think this is an important skill for our generation because we live in an era where you can monetize what you know. You don't have to know everything, but if you've genuinely learned something, solved a problem, developed a useful system, or figured out something that other people are still struggling with, you can package that knowledge in a way that helps someone. And instead of offering a service where you constantly have to exchange your time for money, this is something you create once, keep improving over time, and sell it to people again and again in different parts of the world. And I'm actually learning how to do this myself because the more I learned about digital products and how they actually work, the more I realize that there is so much opportunity in this space. And if you'd like to learn using the same course that I'm using, you can check the link in my bio. And that brings me to number six. Learn how to sell. And when you hear selling, I'm not talking about you manipulating people into buying things they don't need. Good selling is simply being able to communicate value. It is saying, this is the problem, this is what I have, and this is how it can help you. And that skill goes far beyond business. You sell yourself in a job interview, you sell your ideas when you're trying to get people on board, you sell your products, you sell your services, you negotiate, you pitch. Knowing how to communicate value will serve you almost everywhere. And finally, learn how to learn. Because I don't think any of us can predict exactly where the world will be in 10 or 20 years to come. Jobs will change, technology will change, opportunities will change. And one of the greatest skills you can have is to be able to say that I don't know this, but I can learn. Because ultimately, that's the entire point of this list. You don't have to know everything right now. You don't have to have adulthood completely figured out. But the more useful skills you intentionally build, the more options you give yourself. More options to earn, more options to adapt, more options to solve problems, and more options to actually build the life that you want. Those are some of the skills on my list, and so you can help me complete it. Which one skill do you think every young adult should learn? Let me know in the comment section. I genuinely want to know what I'm missing. Please send this video to another young adult and maybe they should, get on with some of these skills. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I love you. Bye.